Here we have a piece of writing done by a student recently, which was to describe the scene in a busy supermarket. It does contain some nice ideas, but what I want to try and show you here is how, with a few little tweaks, a little bit of attention to detail, you can improve the content and the spelling, punctuation and grammar in order to get a few more marks. You don't have this luxury when you're handwriting it, but the computer has identified this opening sentence as being incorrect grammatically. The first thing, the most obvious thing I can do there, is change the aisle at the beginning of the sentence to in the aisle opposite. Obviously I need to change the capital T in the and make sure that I haven't got capital letters starting words in the middle of a sentence where they're not needed. I like the idea that we've got these two young girls here running to their parents, but what I might rather have is these two children being slightly different aged. So I'm going to have one be 4 and one be 6 years old. In the aisle opposite I see two young girls aged about 4 and 6 running to their parents. Just going to change that to towards, because I think it's just a slightly nicer word. And now we have, in the aisle opposite I see two young girls aged about 4 and 6 running towards their parents. In the second sentence, the computer has identified a mistake. When a word begins with a vowel, the word before it will be an. Here, one with an orange pumpkin suit in her hand, rather than one with a orange pumpkin suit in her hand. I want to make it very clear that we're writing in the present tense here, so I'm going to change one with one has. One has an orange pumpkin suit in her hand, and the other has a black cat outfit. Moving on to the final sentence, a mistake that quite a lot of students made was to spell trolley incorrectly here like this. If it was Molly, folly, brolly, then that would be correct, O-double-L-Y, but with trolley we have an E there, T-R-O-double-L-E-Y. Look at this sentence here. It doesn't quite sound right, does it? Putting them in the trolley as their parents not looking. Putting what in the trolley? It's not quite clear, it's not quite descriptive enough. So what I'm going to do is change this sentence, include an adverb in there to help make it a little bit more descriptive. They sneakily put them in the trolley without being seen. There we go. And I think this, if I read it back to you, sounds a little bit better than it did to begin with a few little adjustments, not too much at all. In the aisle opposite I see two young girls aged about 4 and 6 running towards their parents. One has an orange pumpkin suit in her hand and the other has a black cat outfit. They sneakily put them in the trolley without being seen. That's by no means perfect. There's a lot more we can do to that to make it more descriptive, but it's certainly an improvement from what we had at the start.